Hey guys, I have just got in. I've taken most of the things through to the kitchen, including the sausage and chips. I got an extra sausage for Sooty and Snoop. Sooty will probably not eat it with the batter on, but Snoop will have the batter. So I thought I'd treat them to a sausage. I'll do a partial unpack because I've got some ice cream, so I need to put those in the freezer now. And everything else I shall wait until I've had my chips, and then I'll do an unpack for you guys. All I've got to do is try and find where I'll put them. They spread about a little bit. I was running out of bags, so I had to utilise what I could find. There we go. Oh. That's it. Right, and the rest of the things can wait until I've had my fish and chip. I've got some Tropicano, I've got Magnums, and I've got Cornettos. I've got boxes of them. What I do is I put them in the bottom of the freezer. And I fill up the bottom drawer with ice creams. You'd love living here. The ice creams are on free vend, okay? If you want one, you just have one. That's what they're for. Especially having been so cold, guys, this is lovely. So it takes up less room if I do this as well. I've got to try and get in this without breaking my nails. There we go. Oh. That's it. Right, these ones. The fish and chip shop there's quite a few people in there, but they must have been waiting for specific orders because they've got the sausages already cooked. I usually have either chicken, sausages, or fish, but I'm on my own. I'm on my own tonight because Skippy's gone to visit some relatives and won't be back until later. So there's a shop all on my own. I think these might be small ones. Oh, these are diddy little ones. Look, these are like children's ones. Look at that. But there's lots of them. So I'll tip those in. Perfect. That's filled right up. Look. Right, let's get them in there before they melt. Right. That's it, and everything else can wait until I've had my my dinner. I'll just boil the kettle because I will have a brew once I've had my dinner. Oh. Right, this is all mine. It's huge. You ask for a small portion of chips and they just shovel it in. You think, really? I'm not going to be able to detail that. Right, I've got two of these. One's for the boys, one's for me. And if I chop this one up, here's your dishes. And I'll put the boys in their dishes. Oh gosh, it's really hot. So it should be as well. Right, so the boys have got a sausage between the two of them. I'm really greasy now, guys. Right, I'm going to put Snoop up the end. Here you go, Snoop. Right, Soot, do you want this? Let's see if Soot will eat this. Here you go, Soot. I don't know if he'll eat it or not. We'll see. If he doesn't eat it, I won't let Snoop have it because Snoop eats too much anyway. I'm not eating all the chips, there's just too many of them. put some tomato sauce in. I did have some salt and vinegar on them at the shop, but I will put some tomato sauce on as well, guys. If I can find it. There it is. Right at the back. Oh. And that's it. I'm going to sit down and eat this, guys. You're welcome to come in the front room with me, but I will be doing the unpack later on. Good boy, Snoop. Snoop's finished. Can you see Snoop at the up there? Look. Was that good? Okay, right. I've got my tomato sauce. I've got some wine on the go. No, it's juice. You know me. It's apple and blackcurrant juice. I've drunk an awful lot today because I was so ill yesterday. I got very dehydrated, so I've been drinking loads of water today. I did have sandwiches at dinner time, which was lovely. I had some corned beef sandwiches, which Skippy made for me last night, and I just laid on the sofa feeling sorry for myself. I did go to work this morning. I wasn't right, but I could have either stayed at home and moped about at home, or gone to work and done my best, and so that's what I did. So I went to work, and come late afternoon I felt a lot better. I had had my dinner. I think that's what I needed. I needed to eat and plenty of drink, so that's what I've been doing today. I haven't shown you what I've got on. I forgot about that. Now this skirt, guys, it came from Norwich. There you go. It's a beautiful skirt, absolutely beautiful. Cost me £5.50p. Came from a charity shop. The top I've had for a long time. I've had this ages. I did wear this last year or early this year. I have worn this before. This is lovely. It's one of those. It's got shoulder straps as well, but it almost lines up with my bra strap, so it almost hides your bra, which is rather nice. It's sort of off the shoulders. It's really comfortable, really airy, and it's been a lovely day today. It's been up to 27 today. I went out to my van about 3 o'clock and unplugged it because it was on charge. That was 29 in the van, so it was a bit hot in there. So I opened all the windows and left it like that until I knocked off work. That was a lovely drive home. Traffic wasn't too bad. I got back about 5:45 again, so fairly normal for me. So I leave at 6:45 in the mornings and I get back at 5:45. So it's quite a long day, but yeah, it is what it is, guys. Oh, good Sooty is eating. He's only eating his sausage because Snoop is watching him. If Snoop wasn't there, he'd leave it. So I'll just wait and see if he finishes it, because I don't want Snoop to get it. Yesterday, I told you what happened yesterday. I went to Norwich to see my surgeon, but I did some shopping first, hence the charity shop where I got my skirt from. Went back, caught the bus, but we were late back to the park and ride. The bus took a longer route than the route in, so it was hot in the bus, stop-start, and I just started feeling ill. And by the time we got to our car park, I felt terrible. And I'd already said to Skippy, I said, I feel absolutely awful. I said, I'm going to be ill, I'm going to be sick. And she said, well, what do you want to do? She said, do you want me to drive you to the clinic? And I said, yes, please. So she drove me to the clinic. I sent a message to the clinic that I was going to be late while I was on the bus. And I did say that I was feeling ill, travel sick. So they were fine. They said, that's right, okay, don't panic. They said, get here when you can. They said, we're running late anyway. So that worked really well. So we got there. I did feel, when I get travel sick, I get giddy. Everything starts to spin. It's a bit like you've had too much to drink, and my vision goes blurred, and I can't walk in a straight line. I almost walk like I'm drunk. But I had Skippy with me, so Skippy was fine. I leant on Skippy, got in there, saw the surgeon. He had a look. He was really happy with what was going on. I had got on a new bra. I did buy some new bras yesterday, guys. I will show you. I went to the shop Bravissimo. Now, I love Bravissimo bras. They are fantastic. It was a bit pricey, but you get what you pay for. So I got some. I got 1, 2, 3. I think I've got 3. 1, 2, 3. I could have 4 actually. I better have a recount. But I got 3. I'll say 3 non-wide bras, and lovely and comfortable. I tried a whole load on. They said when I went in there, are you looking for a specific colour? I said any colour. I'm not fussed, just show me what you've got. They hadn't got a huge selection because they've got issues at their warehouse. They had a warehouse fire, so their stocks are a little bit depleted, but what they had was absolutely perfect. So I bought 3, and yes, I wore one yesterday, and I had a bright red one, and I put that on under my dress. So when I took my dress off to see the surgeon, I had this lovely bright bright red bra on, and I had the dress on. If you remember, I had that white and green summer dress, which has got a side zip. So I unzipped it, flipped it off my shoulders and pulled it down to my waist, and then unclipped my bra. No, I didn't actually. I just took the shoulder straps off the bra and I slid the bra down as well. And he checked them out. He said, absolutely fantastic. He said, they look so natural. He said, the scars are healing really well. He said, carry on. He said, you're doing a fantastic job. He said, you must wear a bra though. He said, don't go around not wearing a bra. He said, you must wear a bra. So yeah, that was it. So it was that quick. I was probably in there seeing him for no more than 5, maximum of 10 minutes, and I was out again. We got back to the car. I've taken a sick bowl in with me. I've got a sick bowl in my car. I call it a whooping bucket, and that was in the car. And I took that in to the surgery with me, into the clinic with me, just in case, because I didn't want to be sick in there. And I got back to the car. I was okay, but as soon as we sat in the car, that was it. The floodgates opened, guys, and I was really ill. Skippy was fantastic. She got me home. She had to stop every now and again while I adjusted myself again. But yes, it was awful experience. But I've always been like that. I've always suffered with travel sickness, even as a child. But I think I'm worse now as an adult than I was as a child. I'm a lot better if I'm the driver. If I'm the driver, that's fine. But you can't drive a bus and you can't fly a plane, guys. That doesn't work when I do on those sort of trips. Anyway, I recovered. I did have to go to bed when I got home, and I was in bed until about 8:30, 8:45 in the evening when I came down. I hadn't got many videos because I videoed up to the bus station, and that's where it all went wrong after that. So you won't have anything between the bus station and when I put those late night videos on for you, because I wasn't able to do anything, guys. And my phone went flat. So all along, it was a bit of a disaster the afternoon, but it's done and dusted. I'm back on my feet again. I feel great. I've got my fish and sausage and chips. I'm going to go and sit and eat them now before they get cold. I will have a cup of tea afterwards. Then we can do an unpack video and I can chat with you more. Right, I'm going to sign out now, guys. Love you to death, and I shall speak to you later. Okay, bye-bye.